Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and I am going to be doing a pick a card for you guys today. So what is it that you need to listen to right now that you have not been paying attention, that you have been brushing under the rug? So what urgent message the spirit want to give you at this time? I'm getting someone's missing someone. Okay, someone is remembering someone. I'm getting this is an old love. Okay, I'm not getting it like a friend vibe. I'm getting more like a love. You're remembering someone, someone's coming to mind, and it's making you very sad. Spirit is saying you're even listening to sad songs. So don't do that. I'm being led to say this person misses you too, and I feel like they'll contact you soon as well. Whoa. Yeah, see love. What did I say? There's love there. Yeah, this is a karmic love. Ooh, it's a karmic love. This is the type of someone, either you're gonna meet someone or this is someone whom you know deep down that this was a karmic situation. It was a destined relationship. And I feel like this relationship is coming back around for some reason. And so I feel like that's why they keep popping up in your mind, because this is the other card that popped up. So I was saying that some of you, there's a relationship that's coming up to in your mind, and the reason why it's coming up is because there's karmic depth there that need to be addressed. There's some fated, destined thing there. Okay, so if someone's coming up in your mind right now, or a situation or something, pay attention to it, because it's coming up to release you of some type of karmic debt. There you go. Well, okay, that one's a lot, so that'll be a third option. So we have option 1, 2, and 3. Okay. If you guys know, everything's always linked in the description box below. Everything is always in the timestamps are always pinned in the comment section as well. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt. If you would like a personal reading, again, my email and everything is in the description box. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I post daily messages there. What else can I say? Thank you for everything. Honestly, I'm thankful for every single one of you, for everything, even the dislikes, even sometimes the weird comments that I get. I'm still grateful for every single one of you, because I just am. I'm happy to be where I am, and I would like to share that with you guys. I hope you guys are happy with where you are, and if not, then I'm hoping that you're making changes to get to where you want to be. At the bottom, we have persevere. Okay, so we have a full moon in Sagittarius, and I feel like someone should know that there's an important something happening during that time. I don't know why that came out. I was honestly not going to discuss the full moon, but somebody needs to hear it. So pay attention to June 17th, the day after Father's Day here in the United States. What urgent message the spirit want to give you at this time? What urgent message the spirit want to give you at this time that you have been ignoring, not paying attention to, have been pretending, like out of sight, out of mind? Ooh, for some of you, there's a Cancer here. Cancer needs to know, a Cancer or Cancers need to know that there is a victory here over change, over obstacles. Okay, you are going to come out victorious out of this through discipline. That's very important. Someone's coming back from the army as well. I am picking that up. I don't know if they're on leave or what's going on here, but they're coming back. What else am I getting here? Someone is applying for EMT. I heard EMT. So paramedics. What else? I feel like you're entering a new cycle, a lot of prosperity. Some of you are getting married to a Scorpio. That's the case. Congratulations. I feel like your life will be filled with a lot of love and abundance. Also, I am getting that there are happier times coming in a home situation for someone. Okay, it's like finally, right? Yeah, see, big happy changes. I said changes, victory, triumph. A lot of abundance coming in for many of you. Did I move my tripod? I think I did, huh? I'll switch it right now. I know a lot of you don't like the long intros, but I really do. A lot of you do enjoy them. A lot of other people don't. But I like it because I get to give channeled information that comes through sometimes with the cards. Some of you need to know that you need to enjoy your journey. Okay, that's very important. Enjoy your journey where you're at. Maybe that's why I was called to say, even if you're not where you want to be, I hope you're making changes that are leading you to where you want to be. Okay, so that's very important. Enjoy your path, enjoy your journey, enjoy every lesson, every obstacle. There's always something beautiful and something to learn. Okay, for someone out there that needs to know that. Yes, you might be taking a detour. Yes, something might come up on your path. For some of you, there might be changes happening on your path. And Spirit is just saying, enjoy the journey. Do not get caught up in the details. These are leading you to big, happy changes, to victory, and to a lot of happiness and celebration. Someone wants to sell a home. It is happening too. Okay, you're getting news. You're getting an offer, and it's a really good offer. So let's see. Let's pick the charm. We have the mustache. We have, what is this? Oregon. Oregon? I think we got Oregon the last time, didn't we? And then we have the beautiful heart leaf. Okay, so pick your charm. If you're not ready, pause the video. And once you are ready, click play and fast forward to your selected option. So let's start off with the leaf here. The beautiful heart-shaped leaf. So for some of you, maybe you're dating a Taurus, a Capricorn. Some of you need to ground your love. I'm also getting that. I'm getting natural love. Natural love is a natural love. You might be seeing a lot of 7/7s actually, too. You need to go outside more in nature. Maybe you love gardening. So we have 12th house. So what does Spirit want you? What's the urgent message here? Again, grounding. See, that's why I kept getting, because you're too much in 12th house situation right now. 12th house is ruled by Pisces. Okay, so there's a lot of activity going on maybe in your 12th house right now where you're feeling a little bit out of touch with reality, or you've been wanting to escape a lot, daydream a lot, and be like, oh, you know, ignore the real world and go to my fantasy world because that is much nicer. But Spirit is saying, stop trying to escape whatever it is that you know in your heart you have to deal with. You know this. This is not something that is new, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to deal with it, because 6 and 3 is 9. You're at the end of that cycle. This is something that you've been dealing with over and over and over, right? This is like a spiral to me. It's a never-ending story that you tell yourself, or that you put yourself in this position of wanting to escape, wanting to not deal with reality, okay, wanting to be alone, wanting to live in your fantasy, running away from things. And Spirit is saying you cannot run away from this anymore, whatever this is, because what it's doing is actually creating obstacles in your life. You have to deal with it and ground. If you feel like you might be feeling like you're too much in your head, you're too dizzy, or you're too like aloof, ground. Go outside, play with dirt, garden. That's what's coming up for you guys. Let's see if I can get anything else. This is Pisces, so you might be a Pisces. They're saying it's time for you to get on point. It's not time for you to ignore or overlook something, or overlook what's already there, okay? Because if you do that, things are going to become more complicated than what they should be. You're right at the verge of a rebirth, okay? Because since it is the 12th house, you're about to enter the first house, right? So there's a rebirth there. Yeah, the Spirit is saying, no. This is like the gutter. Get out of the gutter. I don't know why they're saying that. There's a lot of confusion. There's drunkenness. Well, the 12th house is all about that, right? It's about confusion, drunkenness, prisons, feeling like a prisoner, being shut in. But it's also the house of mysticism and artist and the unknown. So if you feel like you should be drawing, like you should be writing or anything creative, very Neptunian energy, then you should do that. You're being called to do that now. And maybe there's a fantasy, maybe there's a dream, maybe there's an art that you want to bring about into the 3D world, but you have to ground it in order to bring it here. Also, to me, the 12th house is about the meeting up with the twin flames. So if someone's meeting up with the twin flame, like I said, there's a love. Someone from the past is coming back. This is karmic, okay? And this is the type of love in which it promises you losing yourself in some beautiful, in a beautiful other person. So this is definitely twin flames here. But don't be holding on to cloud nine either, okay? I don't know why spirit. Be careful what you're drinking. That's very important. Be careful what you're drinking. See what I say, like a rebirth. There's a new cycle that's happening for you. And again, I feel like this is in pause because you're too busy over here trying to escape or trying to be in your imagination, where you're being called to actually take action right now. There's something also here about you being unsure about something. You're confused. And spirit is saying all that confusion, you don't need to be confused, because where it's leading you, it's actually to a new cycle. There's also a big warning here about everything is not what it seems. Whether you feel like this is bad and actually is a good thing, you're beginning a new cycle. For some of you, it looks really, really good, and you're overseeing some red flags here. So be careful with that, okay? Also, someone needs to hear that the diagnosis that you just got from your doctor, it's not accurate. Get a second opinion. Because they're saying what you see right now is only a mirage, is obscured. You're not seeing clearly. See how we see like a path, but it's not clear. The same here. What season is it, right? So be careful. Also, don't look for others to fulfill you right now. Someone is hanging out with the wrong crowd of people. Be careful. There could be I don't know. I'm just getting like, get a second opinion. Get a second opinion about something. So maybe, for some of you, you were given the wrong diagnosis of something. As I said, that it was 1313, so that would bring in a big change if that's the case, okay? And that will make you very happy, actually. So again, if you've been thinking about, hey, maybe I should go get a second opinion or a second look at something, you should. For others of you, what you're not seeing at this time, and Spirit wants you to know, is that there is a new cycle happening for you. But right now it feels kind of like you're drunk, right? You're foggy. You're not able to put everything together. And it's because not everything is what it seems right now. It's kind of like you're under the influence of the moon, and you're not seeing clearly. Success. Yeah, so this new cycle, so if some of you already started this new cycle and you're still confused, right, like with everything, and Spirit is saying, they feel like a fish out of water, then just know that this new cycle will be a successful one, and you're entering a successful cycle in your life, okay? I was going to say your lap. Maybe there's something, I don't know. Yeah, you might be a Pisces, and this house rules Pisces. You might be a sun, moon, rising Pisces, or maybe you're dealing with the Pisces. See, everything is upside down. Not everything is not where you are right now. Okay. What you see is not what it is. Things aren't what they seem. It's like a mirage. It's like a smoked mirror. Okay, it's kind of like you're being shown the spiritual view of things. Okay, and that's what's making it confusing, right? Because in the spirit sense, we're supposed to let go of logic, and I feel like for you, it's hard. For some of you, it's hard to do that. For others of you, you're trying to escape because the situation where you're at is, you're not happy with it. But spirit is saying there's a new cycle here of success. Okay, and others of you, if you're trying to escape things and not deal with things, what you're doing is actually causing a lot of delays. For others of you, if you've been dealing with delays, spirit wants you to know that the delays are over. You will know which one applies to you. I give you all different types of scenarios because I have all different types of people watching the video. So you have to kind of listen to your intuition and see which one resonates with you. But for some of you, it's like you've been waiting for this new cycle, and spirit is saying the delays are over. Now you're able to have a successful new cycle. It's kind of like you're taking flight on something. The Star. Yeah, this is like a wish fulfillment. So you're navigating through the stars. Follow your bliss too. That's very important. You're gonna shine. There's this essence of like you're gonna shine. You're gonna be successful. You're gonna get a wish come true. Make a wish. If you pick this, I want you to make a wish right now. Make a wish. Whatever it is that you want, make a wish right now. Okay, that's what your spirit guides want you to know. That the delays are over. And stop escaping things. Ground yourself. Okay, because there's a lot of Pisces energy here. Neptune energy. And that is illusions. So be careful. Things aren't what they seem, okay? Just so if you find yourself in a bad place or you feel like you're stagnant or you're stuck and you can't move forward, spirit is saying that's just an illusion. Because the new cycle that you want is right around the corner. Okay? All you have to do is surrender. Surrender to the flow. And I said 12th house is like you're feeling like you're in prison, like you're stuck, like you're in a rut, right? Also, somebody needs to know they were misdiagnosed. They just keep saying misdiagnosed. Get a second opinion. So I don't know who that is for, but get a second opinion, okay? So that is your message for option 1. For option 2, we have the mustache. Have more fun. Maybe you're a man. Maybe you're tapping more into your masculine energies here. Also, I see this like wings. So you're taking flight. You earned your wings. Okay, you're about to fly, soar. Yeah, that's what they look like. The mustache or wings. So let's see. What is the urgent message you need to know right now? A solar eclipse. Okay, for group number 2, there is an eclipse happening on July the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. And it's in the sign of Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken, or Cancer. One of those two. But there is a solar eclipse happening, a partial solar eclipse, I believe. And so maybe whatever message comes through here, just know that it's going to maybe take effect during that time. Also, solar eclipses usher in endings and beginnings, dramatic endings and beginnings. All of a sudden, this is like tower moment. Okay, so just maybe you're in a situation like that right now where you suddenly had to make a turn or a left or a right, or had to kind of pause, but there was a dramatic change in your life or a dramatic new beginning. Okay, in your home for some of you. Okay, for some of you, this 4 and to me, home is the 4th house. So there might have been a change of something in your home, okay? With the child for some of you, Page of Swords, with the child, gossip, cutting away something. Communication, yeah, having to communicate clearly. With your communication, there's something about a communication here. just Spirit really wants you to know that if you've been dealing with the situation at home, also birds, a lot of nervousness. To me, birds are always very nervous. Okay, and they're very loud too. So I don't know if you've been dealing with something in your house that is very challenging for you. Know that there is going to be change in the home, or if you've been wanting to buy a home, sell a home, make a change in your home living situation, know that it is happening. It is going to happen. Okay, 44, your angels are with you. If you need their assistance, you might be going through dramatic change in the home. Someone's leaving the home, someone's coming into the home. You need to communicate clearly. That's a for sure. So if you're having issues with people in your home, or roommates, or whatever this is that you live with, communicate. Communication will solve the issue, I feel. Be careful with gossip too, with the Page of Swords. To me, it's about gossip. Some of you are going to be signing documents in regards to a home. I just heard social worker. I don't know if maybe a social worker is coming to your home or what this is, but I'm getting social worker. Social worker is checking on your son. So I don't know if you're dealing with the social worker. I'm also getting legal news here. Whatever this is, it feels like it's a dramatic event, okay? There's major transformation in regards to your home, because the home card is really pulling me in. Whatever dramatic change you're going through, Spirit just wants you to know that it's gates of triumph. You're going to come out okay out of this, okay? You're going to have success. It's just expanding. It's expanding your home situation. It's expanding your living situation. It's expanding. You're expanding yourself too, okay? Because home to me is also the internal self. It's the 4th house. Yeah, they're saying something has to end in order for something new to begin. I'm feeling like some of you already know this. You could feel it in your gut, like something's gonna happen, like there's a dramatic change happening, and Spirit is saying listen to that. There's also that there's something about whatever this is, whatever change this is, whether you've already gone through it or you're about to go through it, it's gonna feel like your house is being stripped away, like your security is being stripped away. You're gonna feel vulnerable. You're gonna feel like you're on unfamiliar territory. And the reason why they're doing this is for you to venture out. To venture out and go on to new terrains. Yes, it's going to be daunting. They're not even denying that. Spirit is saying, yes, it's going to feel scary. Okay, tap into that masculine energy. Even if you are a female, sorry. You're going through some complete rearrangement. So some of you, maybe you're rearranging your living situation, your home situation, or something that is very near and dear to you with the home card. And they're saying this is a permanent change. Some of you, you're getting a divorce, ending a relationship. You're being forced to move. Or some of you have even lost a job, but that's for very little of you. For some reason, I'm getting like the people you thought that felt like home, or the people you thought that were close to you, you're going to figure out that they're not. Spirit is saying just the only thing you can count on is there's a rearrangement. There's a change. You might find yourself right now actually having to make a change or fix something. Also, others of you are being forced to make a decision and to sign something or to appeal something. And Spirit is saying make sure you're communicating, make sure you read everything. Spirit is saying now is the time to start a new chapter in your book of life, whatever that means. So maybe you're embarking on a new chapter, but whatever this is leading you to success and triumph. Okay, so that's the main message that Spirit wants to give you at this time. For some of you, this is about, again, there's something about the house that needs healing, that needs connecting, that needs mending. For some of you, you're not. For some of you, it's just a matter of miscommunication. For others of you, you just burned bridges. Bridges are burned. Whatever this is leading you to happiness. Some of you are leaving your home or going to faraway places, like faraway places. Okay, so whether this is metaphorically or actually literal. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, you're just feeling like you're being stripped from your home. You're going into unfamiliar territory. For others of you, it feels like you're literally being forced to move, to relocate. Okay, so that is your message. Rely on your angels. Call upon them. They're right there. Number 44. And just know that whatever this change, altering change, life situation is leading you to success. It's leading you to victory, and it's expanding your life and your mind as well with the 2 communication cards here. Happier times are ahead. Okay, so that is your message. And now to option 3. So for option 3, we have Oregon. Okay, so that is a fish with, I don't know, Salem. I see Salem there. I don't know, maybe that's that's for someone. So your main message, what Spirit wants you to know, is to be creative. We have the 5th house. 5th house is ruled by Libra. Oh wow, I was gonna say Libra. Okay, so maybe some of you are Libras, but no, it's ruled by Leo. You're being asked to tap into your creativity, have more fun, be more creative. Okay, that's very important. Do 5th house stuff. Some of you may be falling in love. Okay, that's 5th house. Some of you may be tapping into a new romantic cycle in your life. Okay, then we have you are a beacon for others. So some of you are being called to lead other people through something creative, through a creative endeavor. Okay, I always get Sagittarius vibes with that card. Then we have guarded. So you're being too guarded. Also, I'm being led to say that you're protected. I feel like you're afraid of the negative criticism that's gonna come with this creative project or this creative adventure, because this is something new that you want to embark on. This is something that makes you happy, though. It's a lot of creativity here, a lot of fire. So you might be, again, a Leo, Sag, or Aries individual, but I don't think so. I feel like you're being called to tap into that element, the fire element, to tap into your passion. Okay, there's new movement happening for you. You're embarking on a new adventure. These are happy changes. Changes are coming. Spirit does want you to know that. And Spirit is saying, look for them to be quick changes. Okay. Also, they're saying, be careful how you react to these changes. There's new growth for you here. There's something that is transforming. For some of you, this is your creativity that is transforming at this time. For others of you, you're getting a wake-up call. I am picking that up very strongly. You're having an epiphany, and it has to do with 5th house situations, activities. So definitely in the creative field, okay? Spirit is saying right now is the time to step into your path and find your way, whatever that is. Even if you don't know where you're going, just get moving. Also, you're being called to look at your issue from a different perspective. Take a unique approach to things. Also, they're saying be honest with yourself and be honest with other people. For some of you, you work with other people. You might be seeing a lot of 333s, okay? Also, they're saying be careful with bossy people or you're being too bossy. Okay, so be careful with that. Especially if you work with other people. Spirit is also saying you have good instincts at this time because you have a lot of fire right here in front of me with these cards. So Spirit is saying that you have good instincts. Listen to those instincts. Be careful with your ego. There's a lot of fire here. I'm getting ego. If you're asking about a romance, there is a lot of attraction between the both of you, okay? Be careful you're not seeking too much attention from your partner because they're gonna get angry, I'm hearing. Also, Spirit is saying do not be afraid to have a backup plan. There's also here someone's falling in love suddenly. Suddenly you find yourself having an attraction for someone. Someone that was a friend. It turned into something else. I'm also getting right now that you have great supporters and protectors. With the card here, guarded. You have a lot of people who are protecting you. I'm hearing someone needs to be careful with their... What is this? Someone needs to be careful with their burners. The oven? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're planning on buying a new oven? I don't know. That's what they're giving me. Let me see. What else can I get here? You're being called to have more fun. Okay, the 5th house is the fun house. It's pleasure, it's creativity, it's children also, okay? Some of you are very guarded with your children too, or your child is very creative, okay? Or your child is very protective of you. You have meditation brings answers. I feel like your child, you're very guarded of your child. I also feel like your child will come for advice to you about a creative project or a creative endeavor, and I feel like you have a lot of guidance to offer your child, or maybe a younger person if you don't have children. I see someone on stage. I don't know what your imagination right now is fantastic. So if you want to do anything creative with the creative performing arts, do it. You're going to create something, and this is going to be something that you're proud of, something that will bring in a lot of joy for you. And Spirit wants you to know that you are protected. I don't know if you're afraid of putting your project out there. Also, you're completing a project for others of you. There's a celebration I am seeing here. Spirit is saying you put in a hard work into this project and you would now see results for that project, okay? I see gifts, I see parties, I see clowns. Maybe because of this right here, but I'm seeing clowns. So I don't know if you're having clowns in a party or what this is. I'm also getting you're going to be more involved in your school things for your children. Or maybe you if you go to school, okay? Or it's a celebration at school. This is like a young adult, kind of like middle school, high school. Maybe your son is a Leo, since I said the 5th house is ruled by Leo. So Spirit is saying this is a time to go after what you want. Do not sit down and settle. This is the time to put yourself out there. Be assertive. I'm seeing like painting, drawing, filmmaking, screenplays, writing stage, music. For others of you, you're having a grandchild. You might be around a lot of children at this time. You're being called to lead children, or you work with young children. Spirit is saying, do not doubt the fact that you are a wise leader. Do not doubt the fact that you are a spiritual teacher for these children. You are guiding them on their journey, and you're helping them connect with spirit, and maybe you help them meditate, you help them calm down, you help them see that meditation is a good way to connect with their guides. Just Spirit wants you to know that there's victory here, and that all is possible. The thing is that you just need to take action. You need to move forward. Okay, that is what I am getting for option 3. I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. It was an honor. I love you all. Bye.